guys, Flabaliki here today, and welcome back to Planet Coaster Hard Mode. Let me just unpause and slow down time. So, between this part and the last part, I actually didn't do a whole lot. I have been resting up the last couple of days because I haven't been feeling the best. But, so I did do a little bit. I didn't do much. Actually, I think all I really did was probably just redo this little section here by the log flume. I don't know if I'm happy with the queue entrance, but we'll get to that. So instead of just being on the water, I have changed the terrain. At the moment, it looks a bit dodgy, as you can see, but I think that's fine because we'll decorate that up and it'll look good. It'll look good, trust me. So I originally had the exit over on this side. The reason I've moved it is because it takes so long so when people cannot get on until people have exited. So what was happening is the log would pull in, you'd have to wait for the people to get off, slowly walk all the way across the platform, and then exit. Whereas now, they can get off pretty quickly and like pretty directly. So I had to build this pathway out this way, which I actually think works quite well. And with a bit more detailing and decoration, it will look much nicer too. It's a bit dodgy at the moment, but I think it was more just a proof of concept for myself and for you that it will work. So we have this pathway coming around the side using these same sort of edge pieces that we did use down here, so it all ties in. So this is just merely an exit pathway that comes from the back of the log flume around here behind these western buildings and joins back up to the main path over here. It is raised up, it just has no fence because the default fence looks disgusting and not western at all. It looks like this, which I might do something with this fence at some point too, because it doesn't look ideal. It doesn't really match the area, so that's why I changed it up to use this instead, which I thought was much nicer. So I did that. Now, yeah, I built a bridge going across, which wasn't easy. It's also bigger than I would have liked it to be, but the thing is, for some reason, log flumes and river rapids are super popular, and they just attract like absolutely everybody in the park to come and visit it. So you have so many people walking across the bridge. Like literally the only thing over here is the log flume and everyone's just walking across the bridge. Half of them are walking back, as you can see, and they don't actually even want to go on it. So you just have all these people walking across the bridge and walking back. And I had it smaller before, but it just got packed out. It didn't work. You know what we had at the end of last episode. So I had to change up this pathway here, which actually worked out better than I thought it would, because we still have the shop here. I didn't really want to move it because I kind of liked it sitting on the edge there. We need some more details on it though. But yeah, I liked it sitting there. So I was able to squish a little pathway through here, although you will notice that, which is not ideal. But to be honest, I'm not too worried about the guests glitching through the fence there, because this works and I like the way it looks. Hopefully they can patch the people in the park to not do that, because that's not great. So just don't worry about that. And yeah, it actually worked out quite well, because you can see I had the pathway here and then I sort of Z joined it. That's where you sort of, well, I guess I can show you what I mean in case you don't know. I don't really know how I can do this. Over here. All right. So when you place a pathway, normally it will just create a junction like this. But if you hold down Z or Z, you can sort of like smooth it out like that. And that actually worked really well in the case of over here. So you can see like this is the actual pathway there-ish. And then it sort of really smoothly joined in. And I was actually really happy with that. So that worked out quite well. There is a bin in the middle of the pathway. I've just realized that. And we've got a lot of bins here actually. I'll put it over the other side. Just realized that. So move that. So that all worked out quite well. Obviously it's still fairly blank. Did I do anything else? I don't think so. Oh, I played around with the timings of this ride and how many flumes we should have on it. Although right now it doesn't seems to be a big gap. Before I had it, yeah, but I don't know, before when it was running it seemed to be perfect. But it might just take a while to stabilize. Actually, it's something that did happen, which I'm not sure if it's because I reloaded the game, but the log flume just completely stopped working for no particular reason. Like people just couldn't get off. They were just sitting, like every single log was lined up with people sitting in it. There was people in the front one, and they just wouldn't get off. I hope that doesn't happen again. So ideally what we should have is only ever 3 log flumes sitting here, but the timing seems to be a little bit off at the moment. It should stabilize out in a bit, but that's not too bad, that backup. Yeah, so with the queue, back to the queue. I'm quite happy with how this all fits in here. So we've got the main queue coming around here, back and forth, back and forth. The fast pass queue goes neatly off to the left and around, which I actually really like that. The entrance, as you can see, is pretty much the whole width. I don't know how I feel about that. I think it looks a bit weird, but I also kind of like it because it means there's no bottleneck there. Like, look how many people are just like, nah, I'm going to walk all the way over here, then decide no, and go back around. Also, apologies for the lag in the last episode. So what happened, and the reason that happened, and also I think it was either the one before that or the one a couple before that where there was just audio delay on my voice. I don't know how I did that, but, you know, I'm only human. Mistakes are made. No, with the lag, so I tried to record like I normally do last time, which is I just record on the same PC with OBS, but every time I would record, the recording would just freeze, stop working for an inexplicable reason. I didn't know what it was. Restarted, updated everything, didn't work. It just kept freezing on Planet Coaster and Planet Coaster only. Then I was like, okay, well, why don't I just record it like I stream it to my other computer? And I did that, and it looked great. Test worked fine. Then in the end, the final recording just had massive frame drops for reasons I cannot explain. Hopefully this one doesn't, and it doesn't have audio lag. All I can say is Planet Coaster has been notoriously hard to record ever since the alpha back in March. I don't know why. There's something about this game. It just doesn't play well with recording software for some reason. Ever. Sometimes it seems okay now. I don't know. It's just really temperamental, and I don't know why. We seem to be getting the 3 log flume balance now, which is good. So you can see there's always like 3. It seems to be balancing out quite nicely. Right, so this episode, we will be going to detail the log flume. I want to do more of the building. I want to get the rest of the stuff built around this to sort of finish it off. It'll be a similar aesthetic to this building over here. Nothing too crazy, nothing too fancy, but we might detail it more in a live stream. But I want to get the basics of it done now, because I think that really gives us a good idea of what it's going to look like later on down the line. Is this what I'm using? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So it does come through the wall a little bit there, which is fine, because what we can do... I'll put it there. Is that too low? Yeah, I guess actually, you know what? The window should be at the top of the... You know what? It should just be there. At the same height as the other one. You know what? That's fine. This one goes out a little too far. So can this, if we do 2... Ooh, that will line up beautifully. Beautiful. All right, so these will go there. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, that one doesn't line up too well. That's fine. We can grab out some of these pieces. Patch in. They really need just half, tile wall pieces, because it's actually super annoying that they don't have those. Whoops. Okay, that'll go there. Yeah, we'll detail the outside of the building so you don't see that clipping through. Over here, I'm going to grab out the door piece. Just put that over there. It doesn't line up quite perfectly, but I think it's good enough for all intents and purposes. This... Oh, I don't like how you're standing off of the thing. Actually, you know what? I didn't even think to plan about flooring. Why do I always leave flooring to the last minute? So what have I been using? I've been using, like... Yeah, this one. Now, if we can get this just below, which I think that is exactly where I want it to be, which is perfect. P-E-A perfect. There's no A in perfect. That's what's perfect about it. Okay, you're going through here. It's kind of hard to see what I'm doing here, because you can't really see through this, but that's fine. So some of these will have to overlap, but that's fine. And then we have all of this space here as well. All of these will overlap, of course. Which is fine. But I think it should be okay, because you can't really see... Like, if we just exit out of this, you can't really see the flooring under there. It just kind of gives that more robust, like, this is a structure that isn't going to collapse kind of feel. Okay, well, if you could not do that, you're not even on the path. That's what... They need to fix stuff like that. Like, if there's a fence for the pathway, they shouldn't be outside of it. Because I like how small this queue is. Like, I love the 2-meter queues. They're my new favorite thing. I mean, look at this! This is a theme park queue. This is what you see in theme parks. Unlike some of our other rides where nobody goes on them. Like, I think, for example, this one, there's not really anyone in this queue. There's a bit of a queue, but not much. That building needs to be done. It's been like that for so long. But you know what? I don't care. We're doing this building today. Yeah. Actually, what I'm going to do is... delete those. Move the flooring that's under these ones, because I think those are all overlapped anyway, aren't they? Are they? Oh, hang on. Damn it. Grid size needs to be smaller first. You, and use. Oh, and use. Oh, no, you know what? Wait. Are they? No, these aren't overlapped. It's only the last one. Okay, fine. Whatever. What I'm going to do, move use all the way out. That'll be fine. I was just trying to decide what I wanted to do. We'll get some scenery in here. Because the reason I'm doing this is because I'm thinking about when we put the roof on the building. So this roof can come all the way through and then this one can... You'll see. You'll see. It'll make sense. I'm using my Sims building tactics to conquer the mission. Alright, so this wall over that side is actually going to be... you know what? It's going to be a solid wall. Building set is going to be Old West. This one? Yes. Wait, hang on. Am I using... Yeah, I'm using it. Because I wanted to use a different wall, not the same one we've been using everywhere else. So these can go over here on top of... Yeah, that's perfect. On the inside there. Just a solid wall. And then we'll get some windows over this way. And then I'll get one of me end pieces, which is this guy here. She works quite well for it. So then you get a couple of windows out that way. You get some windows into the station. That one doesn't make much sense because there's a wall running right through the middle of it. So let's replace that with a solid wall. There you go. Look at that. That's a nice little queue room. Now we're just going to actually finish up the building. And then I think it'll look pretty sweet. Log flume seems to be running okay. Obviously, it's not running very fast. We're also not charging much, but we're still making $4,500 a month. Our park rating dropped 220. I actually think we're having a lot of broken down rides. And we also have $308,000, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, no, I think we're having a lot of broken down rides, more so than we should be. I think we also need more janitors, because I did notice there was definitely rubbish over there. You know what? That's a non-issue right now. I'll figure that out later. Anyway, I think this station layout or setup is going to be much better, especially when we detail all this. Obviously, that's not final. I mean... To be honest, is any of this park really final? This area still hasn't been done. This area still needs to be done because that building still looks like arse. There's still a lot of stuff to be done. It's the moral of the story, but we're working through it. You know, we're working through it. This building doesn't need to be any taller, so I'm not going to worry about that. What I will worry about is trying to get a roof on this behemoth. Building set, Old West. Here we go. All right, so I'm going to use... Do I want to use these... Where is it? Oh, I think it's underground. There it is. Do I want to use these roofs? Like this angle. I want to use a corrugated iron roof or whatever the hell this thing is. But do I want it to be that steep? I think so. Because the mountain's quite tall, so it's okay to have a taller sort of roof on this thing. So this is going to go all the way through like this. It's going to have to overlap a little bit at the end. That's fine. So this is going to go all the way through, overlap there. Whoops. There, and there. Why does it look like it's getting dark? Like, I know I'm putting a roof on, but it just felt like it was getting much darker over here. Right, there is a... Wait. There is no matching roof piece for this. It's this one. Then that looks like a barn if I put that on. Why doesn't they have a... Why do they have a pitched roof piece that matches that angle? So we can't actually... We could do a flat roof, but... Oh, I don't know. So what have we got over here? This is... How wide is this thing? It's 3 wide as well. So this would have to be the other roof. So yeah, it would have to be this. Well, let's just do this bit, and then we'll fix the other bit, because I've clearly ballsed that up. Because I thought there was a roof piece that would fit. Why does this also not go in the right spot? Like, it doesn't join perfectly, even though it should. That's fine, though. Like, there's definitely visible gaps, but you can see through it. Oh, well, whatever. Let's not worry about that. So that will go into that roof. So, yeah, I wanted this to be... I mean, I guess... Do we want it barn-like? I don't want it barn-like, do I? What did I do over there? No, see, that's just a... Yeah, all the other ones are just lower-pitched roofs if I'm using it. Or they use the other one on the grid that fits it. How wide is this bit? See, this bit is also 3 wide. So we also want to use this. There's a lot of things being broken and fixed down like every 2 seconds as well. So we want to use this one. Correct? Is that sitting in the right spot? I think so. So that will go to there. Roofing. One of the best things you can do in this game. Oh wait, no it's not. So that needs to go a little bit further. So those join in fine. Obviously we need to do the... Oh my god, so many things breaking down and being fixed. Oh god, yeah, okay, thanks. So that's fine. I guess what do I... Maybe we even have an open roof. We could. Because if we go like that, then it would be possible to make it look okay. Alright, let's build... Can I turn off the breakdown sound? Or the fixing sound? Because it's actually kind of annoying me now. Alright, let's have a look. So let's get out the wall pieces that I need. Pokemon. No, it's a different game. This? Nope. This. Here we go. So this will go there. And there. This will go there. And there. Beautiful. And then we'll get the smaller one for this guy. Ooh. No, we won't. That's the wrong one. We'll get this one. Wait, hang on. If this roof piece exists, then surely there's one that goes in there. Am I just being an idiot? Actually, you know what we could do? We could just do this. Or is there actually a roof piece that fits it? No, there totally isn't. But they have a wall piece that... What? Why do they have a wall piece that fits it, but not a roof piece? Like, we can just do it like this. I don't know why I didn't do that before. But I kind of like the idea of having an open roof now. Maybe we can do it in the queue room, maybe. Because if we go up to here... Then we can have this section open. Maybe close up the front. Could be... it's a cool idea. I don't... Like... it's hard to explain. Like, you'll get it when I build it. It'll either look good or it won't. So, yeah, you'll know. Right, where's a blank wall over there? Because I need one of those. Probably do a sign on the front here. Seems like it would make sense. Whoops. Kind of exited too far out of that. Okay, over the side. More filters. Building set. Old West. Go away. Thank you. You? So I realised that that is not in the right spot above it. Is that supposed to be... Yeah, it looks better. Looks much better. Okay. Did I do... What? No, I didn't even do it over there. Grab you. Come over this way. Blip, blip. Nice. The blank wall. Fill in this one. Again, probably have a sign of some sort there. I think we have the smaller wall piece. We do. Good. Good. And we grab these guys. And then we've almost done the basics of the building. There we go. Okay. So. Oh. And this one as well. What? Oh, stupid thing. There we go. There. There. Grab both of those at the same time just to save a bit of time. There we go. Alright. Now we've done the basics of the building. Now I want to do something about this. Problem is we have to come in here and we have to give this whole thing a ceiling in a lot of these places because it's going to look dodgy as hell. Where is it? There it is. I really wish you could change the field of view of the camera so you could sort of see a bit more. So this will go that height, I guess. Along the side bit here. Because I really want the interior of this to look cool. We'll try. So obviously it'll glitch out a little bit there. So if we come down now, the idea is like, and then we'll have walls up the side here so you won't be able to see. Over this side should look okay. Oh, we need a wall there. Actually, what I can do, just grab this bit. That'll go there. There you go. That covers up that bit of the roof. So then this bit can still be open and sort of a bit taller. In here is a work in progress. It's a whip, if you will. So that will go there, 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 and there. And you can go there, 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 and there. Okay. Then we go back to this side. Oh god, it's really hard to really hard to control the camera here. And we grab these two. No, these two bits. Go over this side. Flippity floop it. Put it there. Then this should all be covered up properly. Okay, so now we have a fairly neat looking hole. I say fairly. Odd parents. And here is actually looking almost okay. The roof does interesting. I think we'll have to do a ceiling in here too, actually. That's fine though. So, Right, so this bit, what I want to do, let's go back out, change my camera mode. There's a bit of gaps there, that's fine. I don't know how this is going to look. I wanted to grab the framework, the wooden framework, and actually shove it in here. So then you get all these sort of beams and that going across the top, just because it's easier than doing different beams or anything. So if we do like this. I don't know, I thought that could look cool. Have that going across. So we go down. You sort of look up and then you see that. But I guess if we wanted it lower also, that looks really weird actually, because you know what? I guess we'll do it ourselves, because that doesn't look good. I still want to do that, but we'll get a column to do that. Old West. Alright. How big is this? Oh, that's a weird looking column. That's only 2 meters. Okay, 4 meter. Yeah, so that will be the width of a tile exactly. Alright, so this can go here. Actually, what I'll do... How did I get that one in? I guess just because it's probably overlapping walls there or something. Like that. Just eyeballing these now. Like that. Okay. Then we grab all of these. Move them up. Yeah, so it does go through the wall a little bit, so we don't want to go above too much. I guess what we could do is bring them in this way a little bit. So then those go like that. So then when you're inside, looks kind of cool. Then I guess we'll bring some lower as well. I don't know. Just I just thought it'd be something cool to look at. I don't know if it is. I guess it looks kind of weird from above, doesn't it? But then I don't know what to do. I guess we could have... You know, this. Oh, hang on. What I'll do... Duplicate, spacebar, X, so many hotkeys, rotate. We'll make like the roof, but without the roof. Is my idea. No, we have to do it like this. Once we got one of these, then we should be good. There. Oh. World axis, move it up. So get them to the same height. This is gonna be annoying to move into place. Yeah, it's gonna not be easy, I've decided. Because, yeah, it's gonna do this, because we need to move it back, but we need to get it... well, actually that wasn't too hard. It's easier than I thought it would be. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't actually too bad. Wait, there's not two there, is it? No, we're good. Right, grab these two. Then duplicate them along. And roughly get them in the same spot as those. You know what? It's going to be easier if I go above and do it. Maybe? Sure, why not? Maybe? Sure, why not? Is that all I need? We could do one more on the end, but I don't think we need to. Then... this up. You there. Angle snap it. Blip, blip. Just thinking we get one going across the top because I think that looked quite nice. Oh, I didn't need a Control X that because it already was duplicated. Now, how about that? Then it's go a little bit lower because it's sticking through the roof there a little bit. Alright, so from the outside, that was right. It just looks interesting now, like a little bit of roof. And then hopefully from the inside it looks cool. Not that it matters because we won't see it, but that looks pretty cool. Ignore the floor glitching, that's fine. That's completely normal. Then over this side the roof should look fine, looking good. The station needs a little bit of roofing, needs a little bit of roofus if you will. The naked mole rat. So go up to there and across. This should hopefully actually tile quite easily in here because I think the station should be a standard size. Yeah. No problem. Whoops, put that somewhere else. There we go. Alright, so that's just a basic flat roof. Doesn't look great in there, but it just covers up the messy... Whoa! What is that? Why is it sticking out of that one wall piece? I think it does on this side too. It totally does. Huh. Stupid camera. There we go. Huh, and it sticks out there too. Why does it stick out the weird end bits? And there. And all there. You know what? That's fine. We'll sort that out. I'll sort that out later. I'll sort that out later. But I think for now, that's alright. So we got a building up and running. Good. Now it looks like there's actually something there, not just like some... Oh, I hate that in the queue, how they do that. Because that definitely shouldn't happen. We'll have to like detail this building so it doesn't look like that's happening, but it still technically is. That's my... Oh my god, look how many people are on this pathway. Our bottlenecks in this park have moved so much. It used to be here. And then it moved to like here. And then now it's moved to this point here, where it's just like everybody's... I guess we got food right there. We got a coaster around the back. We got this stupid whirly rig that's incredibly popular for some reason, and the log flume. So just everybody is over this way. This is packed. Okay, so what we want to do, let's go. I don't want to do too much more of that right now. Maybe we should get this bit done. This has been nothing for ages. I don't know, because I tried to build a wall along there once, and it just didn't work how I wanted it to. I'm gonna, not that. I'm gonna grab this. We're not gonna use this. I'm just gonna use this as a base. Oops. As a base wall section. And we're gonna change it. So do I want it level with the pathway? I think I kind of do. I also want it to hopefully be like lined up with it. I wish there was an easy way to do that, but that looks okay. Right, so we're going to edit this. Obviously, none of these are going to stay the same, so I'm going to remove most of that. I would like the brick wall that we've been using. Which... Building material... Was it like a modern brick or something? Classic brick? Oh, no, it's classic. Yeah, this is it. Cool. So we'll get this, because this is just our generic sort of area. So that will go on the outside. That will go on the inside. Oh, no it won't. 2 go on the inside. The flooring will not be that. Yeah, that flooring was good though because it fit, didn't it? I don't know if there's another one that's actually going to fit that well. I did even play around with having a pathway going along it. That didn't work very well. Alright, classic brick, go away. We need flat roofs. See, this is the only one that's actually that size. That's the problem. So we have a wooden... We have the option for wood. Or not. Or any of the other roofs, but they'll go through... They'll be too big. I mean, we might be able to work with it. If we get... What does that look like? No, not that one. Isn't there one that's like... just so... Yeah, this one. Maybe... Did I delete the wall piece? I did, yeah. Oh, it's not even the brick wall piece anymore. Interesting. Right, well what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this... down a bit. Exit out of this. I'm going to move this up until hopefully it's just... Damn it. I was hoping I can move it up so it like came through there but not through the footpath. Okay, cancel. I guess the other thing we do is use just another piece. Do I have any filters on? No. Walls, wall decorations. Is this? I just need like a... Something like this actually would be fine. Now this has to be... Can I like line up perfectly with it? Does it stick out on both sides? No, it's not going to. Anyway, that's fine. So we want this to be showing on the one side but not the other. There. I don't know how accurate it's going to be all the way along the path, but we'll see. If this works, I am a genius. And I wonder if we can change the color of these. I didn't even check, but maybe. Like that, right? Oh, did I put that too close? But yeah, it's glitching a little bit. There we go. Nice. Okay, obviously change that fence as well. That doesn't work. So we'll want a fence that looks a little bit normal. One that just looks more appropriate. Maybe something like this one here. Ooh. No, maybe not. Maybe not that one there. Where do you find all the other ones? Windows, isn't it? Oh, the stuff that breaks 39 notifications. Probably just from stuff breaking down. There's this. It's a little bit too fancy. Where are the other fences? I know there's other fences in here somewhere. Hang on, rail. Because they call it railing sometimes, don't they? Yeah, there's this one. That's also not really ideal. But it's probably the closest to being generic. Although, I guess we're just doing like a brick wall. You know what? Let's just make it look like the rest of the brick wall over there. So what did I do? I had just like a small wall. Then we had that sort of bit on the front. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Let's just do that again. That worked out quite well, actually. No, building material was classic brick. That's not the right... Wait, is it the right... Yeah, classic brick. Oh, empty. Why is it empty? Reset filters. Oh, right, because I've got a search on. There we go. Classic brick. Alright, so we'll get the small wall. That's not the small wall. The small wall. Then, where is the little... This one. Yeah, here we go. So we did that. There. I think we just snapped it on. How come when it goes on top, it's facing the wrong way? Like, the rotation is so off. Let's do it this way, then. Angle snap. Blip, blip. Okay. Now that... Did I just place two of those? No. I can never tell. It feels like I have. Now that looks like a wall segment to me. Oh, I keep clicking on the bloody ride. Yeah, hang on. No, stupid ride, go away. Oh, no. Oh, thank God. Can use the axis of this. Wait, what? How is this moving? Why is he... Oh, is this... Wait. This is the world axis. Okay, that's the... Why is that the relative axis of this? Why is it that way? Oh no, these are going to be so hard to play. You know what? It's probably easier to go in here and do it. I think this is a relatively straight section, so we should be okay. Maybe we can do it this way. Please somebody can just do this. Thank God. Thank God this works. Because that makes it so much easier. And it actually works quite well. The last one... Hang on. Actually, we could probably get... No, yeah, we could probably get one more normal one. And then actually move the whole thing over a little bit. This actually worked really well. I'm happy with that. Because then we go here, move this whole thing a little bit, because it's a little bit off on both sides. That looks just about right. Could use a little bit of touching up on that side. But that looks pretty good over here. Okay. That's a wall. I don't know what to do with this. I guess we'll get some, like, planters on there or something, get some flowers and everything in there. The wall is a little bit taller than your stand wall, but I think it's for safety, you know, because you might fall down. You don't want to fall down. So finally got a wall there. That's good. Really, really good. So this... So I guess we got... Now the question is all of this down here the sort of western/frontier area as well, or is this a generic ride? Because I guess it's got that building, so I guess it's kind of all the frontiery, westerny kind of looking thing, so... Well, let's get out the dry grass kind of texture that I think they used over there for most of this. Give it that look. Maybe through there a little bit. But we'll get a bit of grass. It won't... Oh, get a little bit of grass. It won't all be completely like that. Something like that. Looking good. I love this area here so much, though. I love this section. It's so cool. And I love this section as well. I don't know how long this took me. Probably at least an hour just on that. That was cool. Oh, I love watching this. Oh, beautiful. All right, back over here. So, looking better. Still need to do another detailing line. Or multiple detailing line streams, that's for sure. We'll get a couple of cacti around here, I think. Not too many. I don't want to overdo it. Especially because... Oh, we got to be careful, actually. What I'm going to do... So the reason I want to be careful is actually because we've kind of got two different themes in this similar styled area. So we've got the frontier theme with all the forests and the lush trees, and then we've got the western area, which is a very similar theme. but they are different. So I think we need to try and get like a transition between the two over here. So maybe on this side we have these trees. So you don't want to like block the ride or anything, but we need to like sort of whoops transition into the western theme a little bit more. So like that side of the ride is like western, and this one's like, hey, whoa, I'm not western over here, I'm frontier. So maybe like that. It's all right. So then what I'll also do is actually get the terrain, and we'll make this a little bit greener over this side. And I'll like transition through the ride there. Because actually this whole lower area is actually more frontier themed anyway. Then this side can be the western theme, which I think works quite well. There you go. Need some more rocks through there. I don't know what I'm going to do there yet. Also, that should not be aligned to the surface like that. That looks a bit ridiculous. Oh. There. Good enough. Beautiful. So that'll get there. That looks nicer. Even just with those few simple trees, it just looks a little bit nicer, doesn't it? I don't really know what to do with the whirly rig. I don't think I want to do a building around it, but I think I might. Can I select the grid and then build off of this grid? Because that'd be nice. I don't know if you can do that. Like, can I select the grid and then like go building? Damn it. I was thinking maybe we use these puppies. Because these should line up with this grid. Hopefully. So that's touching the ground there. So I really want to get this line. Yeah, I just want to do like a canopy on this, so it's like a bit of shade, but not like a full-on building. So this should work. So something like that. And I don't know what to put on top of it, though. Also, it kind of severely blocks what the actual ride looks like. But you can see it from over here. I think it's okay. Actually, yeah, there's definitely a sign for this too, isn't there? Definitely a sign. Right? Signs. Ride signs. Victory lit. So lit. Whirly rig. It's a tiny sign. I like something more impressive. There you go. The worst little sign. That's not impressive. Yeah, I guess the job done. Okay, so this is coming along so nice. We got to do more of the log flume. The log flume ride is not done. Maybe we'll go over here a little bit because I want to. Over here with the log flume and the river rapids. At the moment, it kind of looks a bit dodgy with that going across the top. The idea was to have the rocks create like a support / archway for it. I don't know how else this is going to work though. As you can see, I'm already having troubles because it needs to be like kind of look like it's sitting on them. So we're going to have to really finesse those rocks in there. I don't know if we're going to be able to get them underneath here. So like, I don't know if I can. Oh, it's hitboxing on the stupid thing there. So like, if I get it underneath, how can I turn it flat and have it? Oh, yeah, we could probably cover it up. Okay, it definitely wouldn't be easy. It would definitely be time consuming, but we could definitely cover this up, especially if we place one and then go align to surface. We could probably just lay them on, hopefully, fairly straightforward fashion. Like this. Again, I'm not really sure how good this will look, but this is going to be my proof of concept right here. Really rotate that so it doesn't look exactly the same on all of them. It's amazing how bad these rocks look when you get really close to them. It's not that amazing, but it's interesting. Right, so we'll probably still be able to have, we'll still see that huge like sort of beam underneath. Now it's not going to look quite like that, but then from that sort of base we can get a few more rocks on top of it. That's a pretty big rock. So I'll come on this side. Underneath. So then you can start to see sort of where we're trying to go with this. Look at there, that's obviously intersecting, so bring it up this way, and then bring it that way, and then bring it that way. There you go. Nice. Nice. Yes. Big rock there, which can sort of shove in a little bit. Good. So this is the idea. Because now we have all those sort of base rocks and we can build up off of that. We definitely need to go up a little bit as well. Because probably what I would want it to look like is have... Yeah, there you go, like this. Turn that. Turn that. Oops, wrong way. Nope, trying to get the red arrow. There we go. Red arrow. That way. And then that way. There you go. Beautiful. Good. I don't know if we need all those tiny little rocks that are underneath now, but... Okay, so that's kind of what I'm going for. So then you look at it and it kind of just looks like, you know, rock archway. So there's like, it kind of looks like a natural kind of bridge. Is what it's supposed to be. And I think that'll work. I think that'll work really, really nicely. I probably want to do something in here for the log flume. I'm not sure what. Maybe we could have some sort of, I don't know, natural spring or something. I don't know, spray them with water or something. I don't know. But here we got a bit of a drop. There's a lot of stuff. I mean, share your ideas down below. A few people did say the ride wasn't long enough, but to be honest, I don't really want to make it any longer. It is currently 250 seconds long, so it's not a short ride, but it only has the one big drop. But it was mostly supposed to be more of just a scenic ride that interacts a little bit with the river rapids, and then has the big drop down next to the mine train that we have there, or down next to Boulder Dash. So we'll have some stuff going on up here. We'll have to do some more terraforming around here. It's not going to be standing above the ground like that. Obviously, none of that coast is done yet either. But I think it's starting to come together, and we can kind of get a better idea of what it's going to look like, which is what I'm trying to do. Is because I mean, I can explain things as much as I like, but it's just so much easier once I can show you what I'm thinking I want to do, and then actually do it. So I'm trying to get like a basic setup for all of this stuff, and then I can go through and detail it all. It's going to take the longest, and it's going to make it look sweet. That needs to change a lot. I was going to try and connect the pathway through here, but it didn't really work. I felt like it was too close to the building there, and it just looked gross. That's why I sort of pulled it around that way. And also gives you actually a nice view of the little river rapids there. Actually, that's something I meant to do. There's definitely supposed to be a fence over this side. No, hang on. I want to control X that. Yeah, because it's a little... Realistically, it's a little bit dangerous over this side, because it is... you could just fall onto the rocks if you wanted. But we don't, you know... We don't want to have that happen to our guests. We cherish and value our guests a little bit. So we're going to get some of these in. Just finish off this little section. Bup, bup. Bup, 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 bup. There you go. Ooh. Right, it comes out there a little bit. So we either drop it down a little bit, or I guess we drop it down. That worked. Just come here. Yeah, because this actually does lower. It did join down here before, but it looked really stupid because you can see right now the pathway is actually sloping. It's higher on the left than it is on the right because it's joining to a sloped pathway. Before I had it down here, and it was just like that. And it's like, you couldn't walk on that. You'd probably twist an ankle or something. It'd be awful. So I put it here instead, which I think worked quite nicely because it comes right next to the building and it doesn't look too bad. So this will have to lower down. I'm not sure what to do because it looks a bit... I guess if we get some posts or something in there, it might look okay. So right now it looks a bit dodgy. A bit Dodge Viper, if you will. Okay. That's going to have to come down quite a bit to about there. There you go. Alright, that'll work. We just need to get some posts or something in there. I don't know what the posts will be, but I will figure that out. Okay, that's a bit safer. Actually, that's probably a broken leg waiting to happen right there. I think what I'll do instead for this case is actually just get a rock in there. Let's plug that gap. There you go. I mean, you could still trip and fall on the rocks. You could definitely fall into the water there. But, you know, that's fine for now. Look how busy that area is there. Alright, so I guess next on the agenda... I mean, this area is still not done, but we kind of dressed it up a little bit more. We got that wall in, which I think looks cool. Got to do something on that. Yeah, I quite like that. It looks nice. Actually, we could probably... Yeah, I was going to say, we could probably move these off the actual pathway and put them on this. So it'll actually look a little bit like you can... Whoops. Like you can use this area. Because now it's like they're sitting off there. So you have the main path and you can kind of sit on the side a little bit, which is quite nice, actually. Oh yeah, I've got to do something about this as well. I don't know. I'll figure that out. Right, so I guess, yeah, next on the agenda, there's still some spaces here that look a bit bland that we could deal with. At some point, we should probably build a park entrance. We got to detail that area. We got to detail the rest of that ride. We got to detail the rest of the log flumes and the entrance and over there and lots of little knickknacks and paddy whacks. But I think we made some good progress because we got some weird line like enclosure cover there, which actually I don't mind. Like, it's really simple, but I mean the ride is kind of simple too, so I think it works. Yeah, it could probably use a bit. We'll use more decoration around it. Also, underneath that's not done. Looks like that ride had just broken down because so many people coming off. Need to detail that. Lots on the agenda. I think I really want to finish this area off before we start building something completely new. That was my original plan with everything, and we kind of stacked that. We kind of stuck to that at the beginning, and then it kind of ran away when we started doing all this stuff. And so I think we'll continue working on this area before we do anything new, just to make sure everything is up to snuff. Anyways, guys, make sure to leave your comments, suggestions, and feedback down below, but I will see you next time. Thanks for watching, and have an awesome day.